Yo, what's good, chat? How's everybody doing? What's good? What's good? How are we doing? Give me 1 second. Alrighty, let's get back into the swing of things. It's been a minute since we did a live stream. Been pretty busy for the last week and a half. Yeah, I did. Again, I really am not interested in playing downside at all. Like, even if we do get the move down, I'm just not interested. Um, if you look at the 4 hour and daily chart, we had these relative equal highs up here, which is what I was kind of going for. Um, but as we see the market now, we're looking kind of iffy for those lows. Did we suit this high? We did not. So we're looking kind of iffy right now. The last few days, I feel like ES and NQ have been kind of in a weird spot where one would go up and the other one would kind of stay high, kind of like how you do have right now. I'm good. I'm good. Brian got pretty sick. I'm good. I'm good. How was PR? It was good, bro. It was good. We were able to tour a lot of spots. Um, Yeah, it was good. It's just like for me personally, I'm like, do I want to move all the way over there? And I think I'm gonna test it out and see how it is. Look, the lifestyle change from here to PR is gonna be way different. Obviously it's not as developed as the US, and I value other things more than I do money, right? So if I'm saving 300K, 400K on taxes, like at the end of the day, I gotta ask myself, is it worth it, right? And when I went the first time, I don't have a definite yes of, oh, this is 100% worth me moving here to save that much in tax. Um, and that's okay. I just think that I'll give it a shot for 6 months, and see if I like it. Living there, but it's a complete different lifestyle change and things like that. Um, and there's no direct flights from Cali to PR. It makes it very tough for travel. There's a lot of factors that I'm looking at. Look, the main pro is obviously I save taxes, but then I stack up the cons against me moving there, and there's a lot too. So I think I'll give it a go for a bit at least. But you know, we'll give it a go for 6 months and see how it is. Yeah, I only need to be there for 183 days, but it's not as simple as just being there for 183 days because what am I gonna do with the second? Here's my thing. If I'm spending 10K a month there, right? Realistically, that's what it's probably gonna be. We get a if we stay together, all three of us, we split a place, or I get my own rent. It's gonna be like at least 10 to 12K a month in spend, right? With living expenses, rent, things like that. So if I'm spending 120K a month for those 6 months, or 120K a year if I stay for a year, or like whatever it is for the 6 months, and then I have a second home, how much am I going to spend on the second home, right? The travel back and forth. So if I'm overall spending 200K a year going back and forth and living in Puerto Rico, and all to avoid like 400K in taxes, 500K in taxes, I'm only saving like 300K at the end of the day. So it's like, to me, is that worth it? Like I said, I have different values and just, you know, holding um look, Dorado's expensive, and that's just how it is. Like, Dorado's very expensive. So for me, look, there's a lot to consider, and I don't have a lot of time to consider it because I'm in a time crunch. Um, so I think I would go there for 6 months and see if I like it. Is 300K a year worth it? No, like, no, dude, is 300K gonna change my life? No, it's not. The only thing is, like, look, if trading exponential growth, so if I have like a $5-6 million a year in the next 3 years, okay, I could see how that's very worth it, right? Um, but a wise man once told me you pay to play, so Yeah, there is other ways to save in taxes too. Yeah, yeah. I just like I said, there's a reason why the richest and most wealthy do not move. That's what I'm saying, bro. There's a lot of people who make a lot of money and don't move there. Um, like if I wasn't, I'm gonna go to PR for sure for 6 months, right? That's gonna happen. If I don't like it, I'll probably go to Florida. I'll save a bit on taxes, and I also like SoFlo a lot. Um, but next year you'll look, look. I'm gonna say this, and you guys gonna be like, oh, you're kind of like selling yourself short or selling. Look, we're traders, right? We can have a red year, right? If I have a red year in the next 3 years, do you understand how big of a setback that's gonna be for life quality in general? That would be insane. And look, I don't think I'm gonna have a red year, but it's a possibility, bro. It's trading at the end of the day, right? It's a game of probabilities. Imagine moving to Puerto Rico and I have a red year. That entire year is a wash. Yeah, see where I'm coming from? And look, I'm just playing out all the scenarios, right? Because I have to, because this is a big change. Chat. I'm going all the way to the fucking Caribbean, whatever how the fuck you pronounce it, right? It's a lot to consider. Um, and look, all my friends and family are in California, and there's no direct flight from Puerto Rico to California. Like, do you understand the hassle that I had to get back home because my dog wasn't doing well and put him down? Rest in peace, Tiger. Greatest dog ever. I had to look for emergency flight back from PR. I got delayed and I missed my connection, and there was nothing I can do. I was stuck in Florida for like 12 hours with nothing. I couldn't do anything. Like, I was literally minutes away from booking a private jet back to California for like 25K, right? And the inconvenience of that to me, I was like, bro, what if it was something even more serious where I needed to get back and I couldn't, right? And chat, I'm gonna be honest. From where I live in OC, California, bro. What pro is there versus OC? There's not. I can't even say the weather's better because it's not either. The weather is not better. The weather is better here. What's even more serious than your dog not doing good if my brother or my mom or my dad don't do good? You know? Like God forbid. Like obviously I don't think it's gonna happen, whatever. But dude, you just gotta be ready for all these situations. And um for me, it was I don't know. And look, I feel like yeah, I come off as I'm like, oh, I don't wanna, look, like I said, there's just a lot to consider, bro. That's all it is. There's a lot to consider. But I'm gonna give it 6 months. So we'll see how it goes. Look, the people were really nice. I enjoyed the people. Look, I'm always gonna be honest with you. Outside the people, did I enjoy anything else? No, I didn't. I didn't enjoy anything else. I'm gonna be completely honest. The food was not good. With all like, if you're Puerto Rican, I'm so sorry. I don't mean any. The food was not my liking. Everything felt a little sweet. Um, and I feel like it just sounds like I'm hating hard right now. But I'm just giving you guys my honest opinions. And I was like saying how they did. If Mexico City was 0% tax, I would have moved today. I was kind of hoping it'd be like Mexico City, like vibes, but it was not. It was not. What were Brian Atlanto's thoughts? They're gonna move regardless. I think Brian was like, even if it's a shithole, I'm still gonna move, right? Same with Atlanto. It's just like I don't know. For me, I value a lot of different things as well. Um, and there's ways to save taxes, and things like that. Here, obviously, I would like if I don't move to Puerto Rico or if I don't like it in the 6 months that I do go, I would move to Florida probably. All right, Marcus is chopping around chat. Not really much going on. I don't know where this is gonna go. I really don't want to play downside. So if we continue lower, it'll probably be a wash day for me. didn't really have much time. I didn't have much time there, I'm not gonna lie. I literally had like a day or two there. San Juan was cool. Like the Dorado area was very nice too, but yeah, we it would be like a 5 man it would be a 5 man lease most likely. So we got accepted to one of the houses we really like, and that would be all of us moving together. I didn't expect us to get accepted, but we did. Um, so that's gonna be interesting, and then we'll see with that. Um, I don't know. And I like we obviously have to buy a property, guys. I didn't like any of the houses. We toured like we toured probably like 8 houses. Um, and then some rental spots in terms of like the houses for rent. Those houses for rent, beautiful. The houses to buy, holy shit. I could not justify spending that much for the house that it was getting. It was very old. It was very like but Kylie, I think I'm gonna give it 6 months to live there because I was only there for 2 days basically before I had to quickly come back. I had to cut my my trip short. Um Follow the gut, I think is for sure something that um, you know, it's I agree with you. At the same time, I don't wanna shut the door on something that I think that I could 6 months is not a lot, like, I can go there and see how I like it. Look, if I'm month 3 in and I don't like it, I will pay the rest of the lease off and just go back, like, if I'm being serious, like, it is what it is. I would never give up my US citizenship to go to Dubai. Hell no. TPT doesn't allow a stop loss or TP they do. Yo, speaking of TPT, where the fuck are my pro accounts at? It's been a week, bro, and I still don't have my pro accounts. I texted support, nothing. Damn, TPT support is butt cheeks. Bro, what is chop festing? This hourly looks ass. Guys, it's December. You guys know I don't really like to take trades in December. I think I'll put a stop loss on myself for 100K this month. If I lose 100K, I'll be done. I think that's a good risk for the month of my life. I'm really not, I don't know. This I already hit a 25K L today, so on my swing trade. But yeah, I'm just waiting for my TPT, bro, and it's just not there. Yeah, yeah. We took a loss on S. Honestly, yeah. Now I think of it, I'm probably down 35K in the last 2 days here with NDX and the longs overnight, which is fine. Like it's, I'll give it a couple goes for upside, but if we're gonna chop around like this, um, I don't, dude. December's ass. You guys know I hate trading December, so I'm gonna be very cautious about approaching. Is TBC support still dog water? It looks like it, dude. I'm kind of just chat. We're just gonna sit on the hourly chart and see what it does. We have Jolt's news in 15 minutes, so we'll see what it does there. What else? What else are my big takeaways from Puerto Rico? That's pretty much it, bro. That's pretty much it. Previous day low swept. What are you even looking at? I ain't looking at shit, bro. This is cooked. This is cooked. I mean, we'll see what happens on the next hourly close, right? Like I'm just waiting for the next hourly close. We have Jolts at top of the hour. We have equal highs above as well. Pro boyfriend. Yeah, so it'll be me, Jesse, Lanto, Brian, and Brian's girlfriend if we all stay in the 5-man house. And I was thinking if we stay in the 5-man house, because like part of me is like I do want my own place as well, because like living by yourself, you get kind of used to it. Um, so we'll see. You wait over the 5-minute flip cut. I'm waiting for the next hour because we have news. How big was the crib? It was like 6,000 square feet. 5 beds, 5 baths. Or 5 beds, 6 baths. Each room had its own bathroom and shower. But the issue is there's the master bedroom, and then so someone would get the master bedroom and someone would get the two other rooms, right? Each. So the issue is there's a small room. So it would be one room that's very small, and I think whoever gets that is gonna feel some type of way. Look, I don't want to be in the small room. Brian doesn't want to be in the small room. No one wants to be in the small room. So we gotta figure out how we want to do that. We're gonna get a private chef if we all move in together. Yes. Um, yeah, we're actually gonna get a private chef. So if you want to submit your application, what's good? Bunk beds in the master. Is it worth it, chat? Is it worth it saving 300 400K in taxes? I mean, bro. Okay, I'm looking making it sound like I'm going to fucking jail, dude. It's not jail by any means. We're gonna be living in a really good area, like cracked gym in our amenities. Um, but dude, you're gonna and look, I was talking to Dodgy. He's like, this is why I just can't. All right. Second part of the trip. Okay, I get to Miami. Or I get to Fort Lauderdale. I'm trying to get home. I'm at the airport. I'm like, yo, there's no flights that I can't get to Cali until like 3 p.m. right the next day because I missed the last flight because of obviously uh the delay fucked me. I'm like, bro, I don't know like who's here, right? And I was like, who lives in Fort Lauderdale? Who lives in Fort Lauderdale? I'm like, Dodgy does. Um, I called Dodgy. I'm like, bro, I do you have a guy who can get me to LAX right now? Like, do you have a guy? Basically, this is what I said. I said, do you have a guy who has private jet connection? He said, yes, he does. Sends me over the info. Boom, boom, boom. We're hitting it off. We're talking. We're like, yo, I need a jet to LAX ASAP. He's like, all right, bet I can get a jet up at 4 a.m. You would land in LAX at 7 a.m. We'll be good to go, right? Whatever the time changes. Um, we go. Like I said, I'm about to pay for it. The dude calls me, says someone else took the jet. I'm like, bro, what the fuck do you mean someone else took the jet? Someone else took the jet. Dodgy says, yo, what's good? Is everything good? Like, what's the situation? I'm like, bro, I was about to take the jet. Someone took it. I'm about to go to a hotel now and stay the night and hope I get a flight in the morning early. Which shout out Amex. Amex got me a flight at 6 a.m. Look, I was looking everywhere on every website. There was no flights, even in Fort Lauderdale, West Palm, Miami. None of them had flights. So Amex somehow got me a flight at 6 a.m. I got back to California in time, whatever. He's like, "Yo, what are you about to do?" I was like, "I'm about to go to the hotel." He's like, "Dude, just stay here." He's like, "Bro, I'm literally 10 minutes from the airport. I have an air mattress for you and your lady. Like, come over. We'll go to dinner. We'll grab food. We'll hang out until you have to go. And just come over, basically." I was like, "All right, I'll take you up on the offer." We got there. This is my second time meeting Dodge in person, and this is the first time after meeting him after the whole beef on Twitter. Right? We get there, boom, chat. And Jessie was surprised about this too. She was like, "How is Dodgy so different in person than he is online? Like, how can you be such a troll online and be such a nice person?" And and things like that. And yeah, we had dinner. It was a good time. And then I went back to LA, and that was it. Bro, you want to trade this chop and blow your account? That's that you go for it, bro. We literally haven't moved since open. All right, so that was my last few days. Yo, what the fuck is NQ doing, bro? Is this shit gonna move or no? Yeah, but chat. All good things come to an end. Rest in peace, Tiger, the greatest dog ever. 11 years with us. We put him down on Sunday. He had cancer, and it got really bad. He wasn't eating no more and things like that. We had to put him down. But shout out Tiger, the goodest boy. For a 15-year-old dog, yeah, it is so hard, bro. Like this is our first like family dog we ever had, bro. It was so hard. We're just chopping around. We got news here in about 8 minutes, so or 7 minutes. Kind of waiting for news and see what Jolts does, and hopefully that gives us a direction. I'm Maggie's gonna just prank. Not for real, Frank. ES is kind of sending. I'm not gonna lie. ES could probably go to these highs at 68. The equal highs. NQ a ton of nothing. How's the food and PR like a 6 out of 10? ES is looking nice. I think ES is gonna go for the highs and NQ. Probably get some S&T up there. I mean, we're in December price action chat, and this is usually what we get. Very choppy moves, slow moves. Like yesterday seemed like we dumped a lot when in reality we really didn't. I would honestly avoid all of December. Like I'm being so dead ass. Don't trade December. If you're gonna trade it for leaps and swing trading. Don't trade it for day trading. Like we'll probably get a couple good days this month, but last year was good. The year before that and the year before that scarred the fuck out of me. So I really try to avoid being December. Doggies, we're all moving, bro. What are you trading now that Apex banned you? Like can't hey yo, chat. We got some breaking news here, all right? I have accepted an invite to go to the New York Stock Exchange on Monday. All right. So, guy, I'm guarantee you guys right now, insider trading, that Monday is gonna be a green day because I'm gonna be in there, bro. I'll tell you guys, I'm gonna press all the buy buttons just for you guys. Long Monday open, I'm telling you. I'm gonna be there Monday open. We got a stock exchange invite. I got it through Dodgy, but the people who invited Dodgy is Apex, right? Which is kind of crazy to think about. Like, it's all coming full circle. So it's Apex. The Apex VP is gonna be there. And chat, I don't care. I'm gonna ask him to unban me. Chat, I'm gonna ask him to unban me and see what the fuck happens. Hey, you never know until you try, right? You never know until you try. I'm like, yo, please unban me, please, please. The worst you can say is no, and I'll be in the position that I am right now, which I'm already banned, right? Closed mouths don't get fed. Facts, bro. I'm just gonna have a nice, cool, normal conversation. I'm assuming he's gonna know who I am. If not, I'll introduce myself. Boom, boom. And I'm kind of homeless. Please unban me. And then I'm gonna pull up like the speed meme, and then I'll be good. But yeah, we'll see. I'm definitely gonna ask though. Like, there's no way I'm gonna leave that place without asking. Like, might as well, right? What's the worst that can happen? It says no. I got banned for taking out 900K, yeah. Which I mean, they do that for all the people who take out big payouts. Yeah, I could log in and stuff and things like that. I just can't trade with them. If you had to start all over again, in which order would you watch ICT? I would probably start with the 2022 model. With the mindset that the model itself isn't going to make you profitable, it's going to be your mental side of things. The focus more on the mental side of things. Give me 1 second. I'm down. Anderson says, I would have sized down, bro. I'm not gonna lie. No, Drake and I could have took the live account. I would have been fine, but they did ask for a live account. But I said no. So they do offer the live account. So it's not like they just leave you dry and hanging, right? Like, oh, you want to take a live account or do you want to take a because basically they're saying this is what they said. They're like, oh, too you're basically past the evaluation and the sim phase. If we have an opportunity for live trading next time, we'll give it to you and you could come back on the firm, right? So it's always open ended. They offered people who obviously took max payout a live account. So it's not like they don't offer it to you. How much? I think I'd be able to use the full 900K. So it would be a 900K live account. For me, I was like, I'll just put on my own live account. And as you guys can see on Twitter, I'm pretty comfortable trading my own live account for a higher size. I have my day trading portfolio and then I have like my higher port where I do long-term stuff and things like that and leaps. So I did add quite a bit to a day trading portfolio and I've been doing really well with it. So just it's kind of similar things, but I think the taxes um it's good for taxes. The live account would have been way better for taxes in terms of like I can take it out next. I probably could have started trading it next year and then not get taxed for this year. Similar to what Lanto's doing for TBT. Name it, implement something, how many can move. I mean, dude, people have been taking max payout forever. I don't think they're gonna do anything crazy with how they, do their platform or anything like that. I think it'll be fine, honestly. Look, as long if people say Apex this, Apex that, look, they pay out, just follow the rules, and you be good. They definitely paid out 600 million like over their life. They've been they've been pretty good about that. I think they are, yeah. Yeah. You interested in a long today? I am, but there's nothing, bro. Jolts came out, really didn't do anything. This is a setup look, or look the look right now. There's not much happening, chat. I don't know how to play this. Maybe the 5 minute. If we got like a 5 minute change in say delivery above this high here, I like 51. I'll take a jab at longs, for this overnight highs. But other than that, I'm kind of just waiting around and seeing. I think that 5 minute change in say delivery would be good. But until then, we'll kind of wait around and see. So let's mark it out with the other so you guys can see it. The 5 minute change in the state delivery would be above 650. So if we get a move above 650s, excuse me, I'll probably take a long. Oh, there you go. We're kind of moving now. Like this would be solid a 2 to 1 R trade. The only thing that kind of freaks me out, the ES is on top of the range. So like I'm trying to figure this out, but ES is on top of its range. So we gotta be a little bit careful with that. And we'll see where it goes. There's not a lot of rush with this. It looks solid though. It looks solid. It's just price has been so back and forth. It's kind of makes me iffy on it. But this is something that I will end up jabbing. Small size guys. I'm already kind of red on the day. I really don't want to go further red than this. We need a solid close above this 5 minute high though. So we'll definitely be patient. Yeah, nothing. Like I said, nothing yet. We're kind of still at the range, wicking it right now. I think above 660 close would be my ideal range for a long. No chain of state delivery yet, chat. We gotta be a little cautious. I did share November results. It was one of my biggest months. It was like 1.2, 1.3 million. Most of it coming from Apex, of course. One second, chat. Dude, can we just close above? I think ES left equal high. This is insane if we don't take these equal highs out. All right, let's focus on ES here. We might just take an ES long instead of NQ. Honestly, we have a 1 hour OB posted on ES. I'm actually interested in longing this. What's the R trade on this? If we get down to like 59s, 58s, I might entertain something like this. Like this, I think, on the hourly. We'll see. Before market open, what was your narrative for longs? I just been biased upside because we've been having those equal highs above. That's it. Chat, make sure you drop a like on the stream. We'll do a giveaway. Let's try to get 150 plus likes. I appreciate everyone being on here today. I know we've been kind of away for a while. I've been busy. I'm honestly gonna be away on next Monday and Tuesday as well because I'm gonna be in New York for those days. Chat, it's a lot of I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's a lot of this is like the busiest I've ever been in life. Um Probably gonna be moving in like not gonna lie. All right, let me give you guys a scenario, right? They have to stay in PR for at least 3 years, right? Once you get the tax or the Act 60. If we move late this year, it counts as 1 year of me being there. So keep that in mind. If that is the case and I confirm it with my CPA, that means I'm probably gonna be moving in the next 20 days. Not even the next 20 days, probably the next like 15 days. So I'll move at the end of December, go to PR, get my shit set up, and then we'll be good, right? That's obviously gonna require a lot of attention and a lot of moving and probably a lot of missed live streams and things like that while I'm getting everything situated. So just heads up on that. All right, Chad. You guys think we take out those equal highs? NQ kind of nuked all the way back down, unfortunately. But all right, let's check ES 5 minute. We have this one we're looking on the 5 minute. I think I'm gonna jab. Chat. I'm gonna jab longs on ES here, just like this, a 10-point stop. I'm gonna take it off the hourly time frame. I'm gonna take ES longs here. This is what I'm gonna take right here. I would want it. Like I said, I wanted the 58s and 59s. We got tapped down. Look, this isn't a high probability, like a crazy high probability trade. Size down on this. A regular 3-person stream. I don't know if we'll do that. I'm not gonna lie. We'll probably pop into each other's streams and things like that for sure. But I don't know if we'll do it on the regular. I said that before you got in. I hope we played off. All good. We'll see where this goes. Am I developing the cough that Brian has? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm in E. I'm in ES long. Chat, my CPA won't reply to my fucking email. It's pissing me off. These guys do everything, bro. That's the thing. They're helping me move to PR, bro. And like they're replying so fast for the payment, but they don't reply for this. Yeah, yeah, we got PM live. Fuck. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, we'll do a PM live 9 PM Eastern or 9 AM Eastern. What time did the market open in PR? 10:30 East or yeah, 10:30 their time. So, yeah. 12 PM Eastern. Holy shit, I'm all over the place. Well, the market's chopping, we're just kind of chilling right here. Yeah, it is nice. The market closing at 5 PM is kind of crazy. It's like, I mean, I don't mind it, but it's just like weird to see it. I usually stream at 9:30 AM Eastern every day. I've been kind of we've been missing some streams because I've been traveling a lot, like figuring out some stuff, and I'm probably gonna miss more streams because, like I said, I'm traveling and it's like all business related travel. It's not like I'm going there for a vacation or something. Chat, we're fucking chopping, bro. Kind of sitting break even on this right now. Not much going on. Just chilling. I'm hoping TPT. Honestly, I'm not in a rush because like I'm not really not gonna trade the TPT Pro accounts, but just having them would be nice. One Santa rally, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we kind of started a Santa rally. Like, look at the daily chart. We got a nice sweep under these lows down here. And now we're just kind of waiting. I think ES is going to take out all-time highs. We also took out a very good area buy side on ES. We have SMT at the highs and whatnot. Um, let's clear up NQ chart. NQ has relative equal highs at this daily chart, which I'm interested in. I think we're gonna probably have S&T at the highs, I'm guessing, here and with NQ and ES. That'll be pretty good. But why don't you focus on top step? I know I need to focus on top step. Like that's just there's no reason for it that why I haven't been. It's just I've been lazy. I'm not gonna lie. I do need to focus up on them. For sure I do. And I probably will here soon. All right, I've emailed my CPA one, two, three, four, 4 times in the last 4 days. They were so quick to reply for the payment information, but now when I need them the most, they're not replying. Me and Brian have the same guy, so like we're both kind of waiting. Flex eval on Lucid. I love Lucid. I also love Tradeify's new plan. I don't know, is it live? I'm not sure, but it's they're both very good. Both very nice. Dude, prop firms are leveling up nicely. Um, it's good to see, to be honest. And then you got Topstep with Project X being a shit show, fortunately. Tradeify Live is really good. Yeah, Tradeify Live is solid as well. Yep. I'm gonna definitely call them today and see what they do. Probably call them after stream. Bro, we've been chopping all day, chat. I mean, we probably have Ethernet, so it would be chill. The Wi-Fi. I didn't have any issues with Wi-Fi. He's trading with me on the stream. You trade? I'm in an ES trade right now. Yeah, I when I trade ES, I normally just trade SPX. But yeah, life getting crazy. It is, bro. It is. It's good. What is this PA? It's that December PA, bruh. That's all it is. This is a typical December price action. If this OB doesn't hold on ES, we might be cooked on this. 300K volume, time to get off. Yeah. Honestly, after this trade, regardless of what happens, I'm probably gonna hop off. But first, I need to make phone calls. Second of all, it's not even worth being on this price action. This is like a rage bait central price action. A lot of highs, a lot of lows being left. Yo, 10:02. Let me check it out right now. I really haven't been going on the 1 minute just because it's been pretty slow. Yeah, it technically is. Yeah, yeah. It's just so choppy in a lower time frame. I don't know what to really look at right now. All right, chat. Drop a like. We'll do a giveaway right now. We'll do some smart profit from giveaway. Some points. Make sure to drop a like on the stream. This is a swing trade I took yesterday. I took the hourly gap. No follow through. I got stopped out on this one overnight. All right, let's do a giveaway. It's been a while. If you guys aren't in the Discord, I'll send it over right now. We'll do 3 minutes. The people in here can win. We go 2 winners. We'll do 800 smart profit points. The marketplace is on sale right now, 15% off. So if you guys were planning to use your smart profit points, this is the best time to use them. New IG post as well on how I built buffer on Apex as well. If you guys want to go check that out. All right, let's copy the invite. Boom. I'm gonna post in the chat right now. A winner picked in 3 minutes. Still chopping around. And now NQ is stronger and ES isn't. Like, it's just a lot of switching back and forth. How many accounts you had when Apex when you explain? I had 15. I had 15 accounts. I wish I had the full 20 stack, but 15. Was 15K and 2.5. Yeah, 2.5K trillion drawdown. I built it all the way up to 66,000 each. Like I said, it was exponential growth in the last like stretch of the accounts, especially when I got more buffer, right? But building the buffer is the most important thing. Well, ES. Unfortunately, we longed ES because I thought ES was gonna be stronger, but here goes ES coming down a little bit. Like I said, win or lose, this is gonna be the last. This is the only trade I take this morning. Dude, I think the mic is just picking up everything. Let me put my mic down. How long have you been trading futures? Since like a couple years now. I used to trade personal before futures and then or before props and futures in general. And then now just like funnel my revenue I make from props, obviously save for taxes, things like that, and then funnel into a long term. Like been my strat lately. All right, giveaway should be picked already, right? Let's check. Let's check. All right, D Prama and Navi, congrats on the win. The hourly OB. All right, chat. If you guys won the giveaway, DM me your smart prop from email and I'll get it to the team. Um, so yeah, good to go. When PA is this bad, do you call it earlier? Just come back. I mean, I usually just don't go live. I mean, I go live. I want to trade. Like when I go live with Lanto later on today, I'm not taking a trade. All right, congrats you two. DM me your smart prop from email. Kind of sitting break even right now. I buy. It depends. Most of the time, I buy in the money or near the money because it's a little bit safer. It's because of FOMC week. I do believe so. Yeah, I do think so. The Anki is really picking up. Slight profits on ES here. Kind of waiting around. All right, Anki started to pick up. Yeah, I've been meaning to pick up the Tradeify accounts. Those Tradeify accounts are really, really nice. I just been kind of lazy to. Honestly, I've been lazy to buy accounts and things like that. I'm honestly, like I said, I'm waiting for my TPT Pro accounts. I probably won't trade them this year, anyways. But just kind of wanting to have them just in case, like we got a really good day December. Save them for that, but haven't got them. It's been a couple weeks. It's all good though. It's all good. But yeah, chat. We're gonna stay with this camera angle from the front side instead of the side. I think it's better. Hmm. Super duper slow price action. I would like I said, those equal highs to be taken out. That'd be a very good target. I want to see the front side when I'm hitting. Oh my god. Okay, pal. I think you're on timeout. All right, getting a nice push here. Let's see if we can get a continuation. Do you trade Monday through Friday on YouTube? Picture? Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. Like I said, I might be busy. Like later this year or later this month, I might be busy, and then start of next month, I'll be busy. I'm gonna try to make as many streams as I can, obviously. You ever trade Forex? Very little. I would trade like Nasdaq on it though. With like my Forex funds and those firms before futures firms really took off. The CFD firms. What a time that was. Chat, this is fucking insane price action right here. Why did you wake up after? No, seriously, dude. Chat, let's take a group nap here. I got my little couch in the back. I could crash on that. I don't even know what to talk about. Price actually pretty ass. Yeah, I feel like the whole week's been kind of iffy. Yesterday we kind of dumped, and then the last like 10, 15 minutes brought it back up from what I saw. Should see a better MP. I hope so. We'll see though. I think overall we're gonna see a little bit. Like I said, I think the ES highs at 68 are really good, and NQ has a lot of low resistance liquidity too built up. It's just not delivering at all. I think if we got a couple expansion on the 15-minute candle, that'll like show us validation. But so far, it's just chop fest. When Apex took one account from one, I took it from 20. It was $2,500 drawdown. What do you mean slag off other traders? Chat, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna end this stream soon. What do you guys think? Should we just chill and come back for PM? 12 PM Eastern, because this is getting really bad. I can work on some other stuff as well on the side, like my PR applications. And it, all right, yeah, I think I am. All right, chat. I'll see you guys in an hour and 30. Yeah. We'll be live with Lanto. 12 PM Eastern. We'll be on for like an hour or so. But I'm gonna hop on out here. It's just so slow. We're kind of sitting break even right now. I'll update the Discord if anything crazy happens. All right. See you guys in an hour 30. All right. Hour 30. Keep noties on. All right. Peace and love, chat. Peace and love.